Hello all my dear students. Let's take today's topic. Today we are going to discuss an important topic and the interesting thing you must have done many times. It will take less time to brief you about this topic. It is in your syllabus. There is a relevance of this topic. Try to understand depth of this topic. You need to get it. Many times you did the theoretical data about this topic, but today we'll understand the depth of this topic. Let's begin with prokaryotic and eukaryotic. These are the two basic kinds of cells we have. We'll discuss about what does it mean, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. One by one I will give you the description of these two basic cells. Let's take about prokaryotic. Let's break the word. Pro means primitive. And this karyotic word, it has come from karyon. And what does it mean? Karyon means nucleus. Karyon means nucleus. Primitive we can also say less developed, or we can also say not developed. That is, primitive is the word which is having this meaning, obvious meaning, less developed, not developed. Cell who is having primitive nucleus. Cell who is having primitive nucleus is known as prokaryotic cell. As simple this one, very easy to, only when you break this word. Cell who is having primitive nucleus is known as prokaryotic cell. Now the question is, what is primitive nucleus? We need to understand what is primitive nucleus. That is the question we need to solve it. We should ask question to ourselves, and when you are able to get answer, it means you are understanding about science. Science is all about doubts. When we have a doubts, we have the clearance of doubts, then you will have. Now we will understand about what is primitive nucleus. Let's understand. I am making two kinds of diagrams. It is only to make you understand. So focus on the understanding. Other structures I will not make. Only try to understand. See that one. These are the two structures in front of you, everyone. And it's damn easy to get the difference in between these two structures. Is it? Very simple to differentiate. When you see these two structures, you can see this is genetic material, this is genetic material. In this structure, we have a membranous structure around genetic material. And here what we have will not have the membranous structure around genetic material. This we call genetic material. Simply we can write genetic material. This is genetic material. Whenever we will not have any kind of membrane around genetic material, this is known as primitive condition, not developed condition. And whenever we have such kind of conditions, it is known as prokaryotic cell. Have you understood, everyone? Let's take example. You must have cleaned your rooms. You must have arranged your racks. when we arrange our racks properly, it means subject wise, that this is the physics book, this is the chemistry book, this is the biology book, this is a proper arrangement. So what we can that pick easily. And when we throw here and there, that physics there, chemistry there, biology there, and then after when you need time to search where I threw that book. That arrangement is the arrangement which is known as not organized, not well mannered. Everything is scattered. It will take a second. You have a key, and when you place at right right place, when you place keys at a right place, you will get easily. It will take only a second, fraction of time. You throw, and then after when you need, you will take too much time to find. That is not well organized. That is the difference in case of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. When we are having organized arrangement, it means everything is systematic, everything is a proper place. That kind of arrangement is developed arrangement. And when everything is scattered, not having a proper place, that kind of arrangement is a primitive arrangement. It means not organized. Same example you have to put in that two structures. It is organized. There is a compartment that this material is separated from this portion. But here everything is mixed. Hassle, khichdi, that is khichdi, and that is you are making dal chawal, everything in different utensil in a plate. So it looks beautiful. That is the organized manner. Prokaryotic cells are those cells where primitive nucleus is there. What primitive nucleus? I made you understand. When we do not have a membrane around genetic material, that is the sign of the less organized system. It means it is not developed. Everyone, I think I gave you many examples. You got the idea. What is the definition? Prokaryotic cells are not having nuclear membrane around their genetic material. And eukaryotic, let's take also, we'll take together. U means good. U means good. And this karyotic again, karyon means nucleus. Nucleus. When we have a well organized nucleus, you have, see this one, well organized nucleus, that kind of cell, when we have a developed nucleus is there in any cell, that cell is known as eukaryotic cell. Let's define. Cells who are having well developed nucleus is known as eukaryotic cell. That is the very simple definition. Now we'll go to the deeper of the understanding of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Let's take one by one. This is the first one. The second one, what we are going to understand, we can see that genetic material is directly connected to cytoplasm. Here is a cytoplasm. This region is cytoplasm. What we call cytoplasm. This region is cytoplasm. Okay. What we are getting, genetic material is directly connected to cytoplasm, and here genetic material is not directly connected. Not directly connected to cytoplasm. There is a separation due to the nuclear membrane. That is also, and there is one very interesting point. I will change this diagram. In case of the prokaryotes, we have single circular chromosome. Single circular chromosome. circular is there. Remember the structure of the bacteria. Single circular chromosome is there. Single circular in case of the prokaryote, and in case of the eukaryote we have the linear chromosome. The linear DNA is there. That is the biggest difference. We have a change in the nature of the structure of the chromosomes as well. And when we take this one, next one is here what we have, linear, and number of chromosomes are there. Number of chromosome, it means more than one can be there. When we take the next point, then we'll have to understand cells are having many cell organelles. In case of the cells, there is a nucleus is there, we know that one. There is endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria. When it is plant, it is chloroplast is there, Golgi complex is also there, lysosomes. These are the cell organelles. And there is a concept, they are double membranous structure. What names I took, they are double membranous structure. And in case of the prokaryotes, because it is not well organized, all double membranous structures are absent. I repeat, all double membranous structures are absent in case of the prokaryote. Remember this word. All double membranous structures are absent. Structures are absent. And whenever we have this understanding, all double membranous structures are absent, it means cell organelles are completely absent. Cell organelles are not present in case of the prokaryote. And here we have present, all double membranous structures are present in case of eukaryote. It means all cell organelles are present in case of the eukaryotes. Okay everyone, there is a one cell organelle that is known as ribosomes. Ribosomes are not double membranous, it is a granular structure. That's why we have the presence of the ribosome in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. But again, it is a primitive cell, prokaryotes. We have a 70S type of ribosome, 70S type, and we have 80S type of ribosome. You know the role of the ribosome. This is for the protein synthesis. These are the few points. There are so many points are left still. These points are very simple. I taught you about bacterial cell. You can take few points from there also, and you'll need to study about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. I gave you the basic understanding of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. There is a one point is remaining. Try to understand. In case of the prokaryotic cell, where there is a region of the nucleus, region of the genetic material, and that region we call nuclear, nuclear region, that is known as nucleoid. What we are calling nucleoid. So my dear students, I gave you the basic understanding of prokaryotes and eukaryotes. I made you understand how to define what is the understanding. There are many points, you can add it. Please add and give your answer in the comment box. Okay, bye bye till then.